Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to get this opening of the conference on its way, and I ask you to join me in welcoming Mr. Xie Feng, the Commissioner of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the People's Republic of China in the Hong Kong SAR. Commissioner Xie took office in Hong Kong in June 2017, and in his exemplary CV in both the legal and government fields, you may find at page 7 of the program. Welcome, Commissioner.
The Honorable Chief Justice Geoffrey Ma Dao-Li, Secretary for Justice Teresa Zhen Luohua, Dr. Christophe Bernasconi, Secretary General of the Hague Conference on Private International Law, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Hong Kong now embraces a most agreeable, warm and flowery season of mid-spring. I'm pleased that the Hague Conference on Private International Law has chosen Hong Kong as the venue to celebrate its 125th anniversary. On behalf of the Chinese government, I wish to extend a warm welcome to all the participants and offer our warmest congratulations to the Hague Conference for its 125th year, 25 years of history. This conference is themed Ways Forward, Challenges and Opportunities in an increasingly connected world. This is indeed a most relevant theme for discussion. It is also a thought-provoking question for all of us to think about really hard, especially for those working on international affairs. An increasingly connected world makes it possible for humanity to embrace a common destiny. As things stand now, economic globalization, application of information technologies, and cultural diversification are gaining greater momentum, and a new round of technological and industrial revolution is in the making. Countries are increasingly interdependent. Such developments bring about new opportunities for human beings. That said, risks and challenges such as wars, conflicts, poverty, epidemic diseases, and climate change are also on the rise. To advance the well-being of all humanity in keeping pace with our times, Chinese President Xi Jinping has proposed the initiative of building a community with a shared future for mankind. He called on the international community to work together to make the world a peaceful, tranquil, prosperous, open, and beautiful place. His community vision is endorsed and commended by many countries and people. An increasingly connected world makes it possible to promote and achieve greater openness and connectivity among countries. As our world is becoming a global village and the interests of all countries are more intimately intertwined, self-seclusion and isolation are out of place and will lead nowhere. Greater openness and closer connectivity represent the only viable way forward for a better future. This year marks the 40th anniversary of China's reform and opening up. China's development success is largely attributed to its opening up. An open China has contributed the largest share of world growth. In his keynote address at the Boer Forum for Asia annual conference last week, President Xi Jinping announced a number of significant measures to expand China's opening up. He reassured the world once again that opening up is China's basic state policy, and China's door will not be closed and will only open wider. This is a strategic move of China in light of the law of history and the general trend of our times. An increasingly connected world makes it possible for all countries to emerge as winners through cooperation. As members of the international community, our countries share a common future and a common stake in that future, and need to work together through the thick and thin. We need to develop win-win cooperation, which I believe is the right choice. China has initiated the building of the Belt and Road under the principle of achieving shared growth through discussion and collaboration. China's Belt and Road Initiative is to promote common development and prosperity through better connectivity of policies, infrastructure, trade, capital, and stronger people-to-people exchanges. The initiative is China's idea, but its opportunities and outcomes will benefit people around the world. In such an increasingly connected world, the Hague Conference can do a lot more. For example, it can help build a bridge between different legal cultures, remove barriers between different jurisdictions, and develop universally acceptable and applicable rules so as to facilitate international trade, business, and people-to-people exchange. This has long been the purpose of the Hague Conference. I hope and believe that the Hague Conference will continue to do so to help promote openness, connectivity, and win-win cooperation between countries. China is ready to work continuously with the Hague Conference to meet the challenges, seize opportunities, and promote the building of a community with a shared future for mankind. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a popular saying in Chinese, to get things done, one needs to have the right timing, the right place, and the right people. In Hong Kong, you will find all such favorable elements for a successful Hague Conference 125 celebrations. Hong Kong is an important hub in the increasingly connected world. I am sure you are already deeply impressed by its perfect mixture of Eastern and Western cultures, its dynamism, and its charming beauty. Thanks to the one country, two systems, the city known as the Oriental Pole enjoys the strong backing of the central government and serves as a gateway to China to the outside world. Its clean and effective government, complete legal system, and level playing field has made it the world's freest economy for 24 consecutive years. Hong Kong is an international financial, trading, and shipping center, and one of the world's most selected and popular cities for arbitration. Thanks to its strengths in law, Hong Kong provides world-class legal services for global business activities and dispute settlement. We are pleased to see the establishment of a regional office for Asia and the Pacific of the Hague Conference in Hong Kong, and we support the SAR government in strengthening cooperation with the office. In conclusion, I look forward to a free flow of ideas and to your vision and insights on the Hague Conference further development and on a shared future for mankind. I wish the conference a full success. The last but not least, also, I wish you a very nice stay in Hong Kong. Thank you very much.